The inexorable integration of markets, nation-states, and technologies to a degree never witnessed before, in a way that is enabling individuals, corporations, and nation-states to reach around the world farther, faster, deeper, and cheaper than ever before, and in a way that is enabling the world to reach into individuals, corporations, and nation-states farther, faster, deeper, and cheaper than ever before.
And I'm Andrea DeWitt, and we are coming to you live from the AU Sports Network studios here at Auburn University. A Bleacher Report article has named sports as one of the most globalized cultures in the world. This article explains NBA and MLB are filled with players that reside from countries outside of the United States. But the future of sports lies in the change from continental markets to global markets. With more on this, here's Stuart, our field correspondent.
Do you think that the Olympics is a good way to promote global connection?
Yeah, I do. I think it brings as many countries together and cultures, even if it's just for a few weeks, and even though we have the barrier of the cultures, we can still all connect on sports easily.
Do you think that sports exemplify or take part in globalization? Why or why not?
Yeah, I think that sports events like the World Cup and the Masters and the Olympics really bring everyone together, and sports is something easy that everyone can relate on no matter like what country you're from.
Do you think the Olympics is a good way to promote global connection?
Yes, I do think the Olympics is a good way to promote global connection. For example, in the opening ceremonies, everyone's together and they're all cheering for each other, and it's just a good way to bring all the countries together, and they're passing the torch, so yeah.
The castle, some nights I wish they just fall off, but I still wake up, I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. Oh, what do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know anymore. Stops my bones from wondering just why am.
According to an article put out by Yale University, sports help with global relations and cross-cultural relations. Not only do global sporting events help with global relations, but they also stimulate economies and boost morale in hosting countries. This is a trend that we continue to see through events like the World Cup, Wimbledon, and especially the Olympics. With more on this, we go to our field correspondent, Kate DeWitt.
Hey, I'm Kate DeWitt. I'm your field reporter, and today on Auburn's campus, we'll be asking students about the connection between globalization and sports. What's your favorite international sport?
Coming from India, my favorite international sport is cricket. It's more like baseball. It's played in a bunch of different countries, and it's really cool.
What's your favorite international sport?
Rugby, because it's a good mix of football and soccer, and it's got a big fan base.
Do you watch the Olympics?
Yes, I do, a little bit.
Do you watch the Olympics?
I follow it not too closely, but I'll watch them if they're on.
How do you think that sports influence different cultures?
People from different countries play the same sport. They come together, and when the sport is done, they go for dining or they hang out or something, and they have cultural exchanges between them. They tell each other what they do in their countries and what kind of people are there and what is the attitude of the government towards the sports, and that's how I think sports influences the cultures.
How do you think that sports influence different cultures?
I think it brings new perspective to different countries, like bringing soccer to like a different country that doesn't have it. They could get a whole different view on it, and it's a new thing for people to learn.
Isn't it so interesting how events like the Olympics and the World Cup bring cultures together and make a global melting pot?
Yeah, and on top of that, it boosts hosting countries' economies and culture connections. So thanks for tuning in for AU Sports Center. I'm Andrea DeWitt.
And I'm Rebecca Davis.
Keep it classy, Auburn.